This is how I got my ex to agree to an international co-parenting relationship. I'm going to walk you through the 4 steps that I use that can be used to solve any problem in your co-parenting relationship. And the 4th one is arguably the most important by far. The first is that I floated the idea by him rather than coming in with this is what I'm going to do and here's a solid plan. Then I gave him the opportunity to say no. And this is really counterintuitive because we often want the yes. We feel like the no shuts down the conversation, but the no actually gives him the feeling of control. And that is what we want. We want him to feel in control of the situation. Number 2, I put my curiosity hat on and started really trying to understand his perspective. What were his specific concerns? And then we had specific problems to deal with. 3, solve for those problems. It seems simple, but once you break it down, you have tangible problems to solve for. And in this case, his biggest concern was not seeing the kids. So we solved for that problem. Even the impossible problems can be solved. 4th, and finally, the most important was I value the relationship my kids have with their dad. I am trying to prioritize his relationship with his kids while simultaneously getting what I want. So it is not a me versus him. It's here's a problem and we're solving it together. The outcome was initially 6 months in Bali. His biggest concern was not seeing his kids, rightfully so. So he was at my breakfast table every morning via FaceTime talking to his kids. I had to be okay with that. And I paid for him to come visit his kids partway through. I got the 6 months in Bali and he got a trip to see his kids. So we worked through that problem. That was the outcome. I encourage you to use these 4 steps in any co-parenting problem that you're having. And definitely hit that follow button if you want your co-parenting relationship to be as amicable as possible.